Hey Drama, so it's me, Erica, and Maggie. Hello again. And today we're going to be showing you guys how to make a hot fudge brownie cake with the assistance of her little sister, Lily.
That weird thing with the glasses.
And her neighbor, Sai, who's not here. And so yeah, we're going to get right into it. Hope you guys enjoy. To start off, we're going to put 1 cup of flour, half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking cocoa, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt in a bowl. So we only have a half of a cup in this.
So we can just do it twice.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And then a half a cup of sugar. Our bag. 2 tablespoons of baking cocoa.
You know, you probably need to preheat the oven. Just saying, it's kind of hard to cook something if there's no heat.
Oh yeah, we're leaving the ingredients and everything and the measurements in the description box below.
God, that scared me. So the doorbell rang. 2 teaspoons of baking soda, because we're supposed to use baking powder, but we're rebels, so we're using baking soda. Also, we didn't have any baking powder. That's an 8. There's no 4. It's a half.
1/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
You like flung it over the side. Don't do what Erica just did.
It says to use a fork, but we're gonna use a whisk because whisks naturally work better. So
Wrong. Okay, comment if you're part of the fork army or the whisk army. Fork army for life.
fork.
Forks make everything
You're
better.
gonna make this fly everywhere.
No, I'm helping.
No, you're not.
Forks are superior to whisks.
Stop. Let's just look something about like this.
My dad's part of the fork army. Join now.
Okay, so now we're gonna add in the remainder of the mixture. We need a half a cup of milk.
No.
Join the fork army now! 2 tablespoons of canola oil, but we don't have that, so we're using vegetable oil.
We're cool. We're cooler than you.
Yeah, that's fine. Then it calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're gonna mix the liquids and the solids together.
See, that's the problem with whisks. Everything gets stuck in the bottom. With forks, that can't happen.
I'm gonna let her finish this, but I can get the remainder separated.
I'm gonna use a fork. All stuck in the whisk. What? How? How is this better than using a fork? This is why I don't use this. Everything is stuck. How do you use it?
Whisk army.
Finally fixed it. And no, do not promote the whisk army. The fork army is better. What's better about whisks than forks?
Well, that's the rubber whisk. If you have a metal whisk, they work much better. I'm gonna hit her with this thing that I'm gonna use to spread the mixture into the dish.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna spread it into this dish. This is not the right size dish.
Who cares?
You can't.
It'll fit so much. Look how small this is.
You have to fit it in a 9-inch dish.
No, we don't.
It says it on the recipe.
Who cares?
I care.
What even is a 9-inch dish?
A 9-inch long dish.
All right, you go find one then.
So now I'm gonna spread the mixture into the baking dish.
You should still use a fork. Join the fork army.
I swear, I'm gonna kill you with a fork.
I'm gonna hit you in the face with a fork. Stab your eye with a fork.
After we spray this, we have to sprinkle brown sugar, chopped nuts, and baking cocoa over the top. But we don't have any nuts, so we're gonna use chocolate chips.
It should look something like this. Erica keeps putting her hands in all the ingredients. That hurts so much. I'm crippled. Okay, I'm literally dying now. Okay.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna sit
the
on the
first
floor.
ingredient is half a cup of brown sugar packed firmly.
My back.
And you're supposed to sprinkle it over the mixture.
My back.
So as you can see, I'm just sprinkling the brown sugar as the recipe said over the.
Okay, my back starts to feel better, so I'm gonna see what she's doing.
The next thing we're sprinkling over is baking cocoa, and we need 1/4 of a cup.
Looks like this.
So we don't have a 1/4 cup, so we're just gonna use
year in kindergarten, 1/2 times 1/2 equals 1/4. Yeah, 1/2 of a half equals a fourth.
And then it says 1/4 of chopped nuts, but we don't have chopped nuts. We're just gonna, and since they were optional, we're just gonna use chocolate chips. And now I'm just gonna.
You just spilled them all over the stove.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go, but she's gonna show you this.
Okay, it should look like this.
I'm gonna put it in the oven for 350 degrees for
Fahrenheit, by the way, in case you live in like
35
England.
to 40 minutes. So yeah.
So I just took the camera off the tripod because I'm a rebel, and I'm gonna put it in the oven by myself. That looks good enough. And leave it in there for 35 to 40 minutes. Hush!
So this is the finishing product, and we'll be back in a little bit to taste test it. So this is Lily, and she's gonna be taste testing. So she's gonna be trying the cake. Take a bite, Lily.
Okay.
So do you think it's good?
Mm-hmm.
How good? Grade it from 1 to 10.
10.
Okay, thank you. So this is Sai, and he's our other taste tester. What do you think? Be honest, is it good? How good, from 1 to 10?
6.
6. Okay.
Peace out, mother duckies.